You'll find various domestic terrorist organizations who conduct both active and passive surveillance on police officers. Most of the groups today are actively seeking information on law enforcement officials. You may find them encouraging their members to find positions either in an unsworn capacity or as a sworn capacity in a law enforcement agency. They want to try to get their members in as dispatchers or record clerks so that they have access to information systems and they have access to officer personnel records so that they can take this information and use it by the various militia patriot groups. And they'll all take this information to meetings of various groups, share the information back and forth. They would also like to get members into the military and members into sworn positions, and this is really twofold. They not only want to get their hands on the information and data that may be of assistance to them, but their ultimate goal is to get people into positions who will make careers out of it and eventually get into a command position where they can direct the activities of that particular agency in lines with the group's philosophy rather than the government's. Some of them will actively look for radio frequencies, officer equipment, whether it's a one-man patrol car, two-officer patrol car. What are their patrol times? What type of emergency equipment do they have? Does the agency have a hostage team or a SWAT team? And they'll collectively gather all this information. They also look to find personal information on officers. And that, in many cases, is surprising how easy that can be found on the internet. If you want to just see how easy it is, just log on to Google and type in your own name and see what pops up. And it's amazing that sometimes you'll find your name, your address, your phone number, and in some cases, social security number, and a lot of personal information. So people in law enforcement need to take a little extra step in protecting their identity. There have been cases where people have actually posted officer information on websites. There's a website operating currently called www.whosarat.com that boasts that it has the largest database of undercover officers, patrol officers, and informants in the United States, and people can anonymously post officer information on this. If we look at just the military side of the house, we have the Rafael Davila case, which is still ongoing, in which a member of the National Guard took classified information from his Guard unit relating to chemical and biological warfare capabilities and disseminated that information to various militia and patriot groups around the Northwest. So as members of the law enforcement community, we really have to take an extra step in safeguarding not only our data, but our personal information, and looking very closely at people that we hire to come in, even in an unsworn capacity, to ensure that we're not inadvertently giving people access to information that may turn out to be harmful to us.